want to express we can do is educate ourselves, right? And take that education and educate those around us. Now, when I say educate those around us, I don't mean to be negative and talk down to someone or tell them they're wrong or anything, but spread the facts. You know, when we walk around and if we hear somebody say something, and it's not factual, correct it. Correct it with aloha though, right? You know, because we're not here to tell somebody they're wrong or, you know, everyone has different opinions, we see things differently. But I just want to put that message out there. The biggest thing that I feel that we can do up here, other than come together as we are today and will be, you know, as we move forward in the future, is just become educated. There's so many different levels of education in our community, in our circle now, you know, that we can all grow, you know. Not to put them on the spot, but, you know, we got folks in the community that have doctorate degrees, right? And then we have ones that were born on the island. So I can bring a totally different experience and you can bring a different and we can put it together and we can get together and we can go out and we can really impact the community that we're in. That's what it's all about. It's really all about bringing people together, gathering, sharing our stories. You know, one thing that I noticed just being here today, all of your respect goes to your elders, 100%. If an elder's up there speaking, everybody's heads are down and everybody's listening. All the way down to the keiki that are here. You know, I'm really humbled no matter where we go, if it's one of our events or something like today, and I see the kids here. That's extremely important. And if any of you have ever seen the Facebook post, or whether on my personal page or the Frozen Ohana page or our nonprofit page, I always talk about taking care of the keiki, the lama the keiki, because they are the future. If we don't pass the culture down to the keiki and make sure that they understand it, they're perpetuating it, whether it's language, ula, traditions, that's how culture dies. And so when you guys, not when you guys, but when people ask me, what can we do up here? That's what we can do up here. We can make sure that the culture survives, it lives on. We're out there, we're living it, we're teaching it, we're breathing it, and we come together as a community. So I'm extremely humbled to be here today, and I thank everyone here. That's allowed us to come to your space. And so just to kind of share something with everybody here, who's heard the word aloha? Right? Everybody's heard it. Kind of like Lilo and Stitch, Ohana, right? It means family. When you break aloha down, there's actually two words that make the word aloha. Alo and ha, right? So maybe not a lot of people are familiar with that. Alo, in the presence of. Ha, the breath of life. So when I give you my aloha, I'm sharing my present breath of life with you. Then you get into the virtues of aloha, and you know, then deeper again as some of your customs are, things like that. But I wanted to share that with everybody today, just to kind of leave one thing with everyone. When I say aloha, it may be different than when the TV says aloha or Lilo and Stitch. When I give you my aloha, I really am sharing my life being with you, my breath right now. And I take that, you know, sincerely when I give it out. So thank you for everybody coming together. Thank you for everybody's support. It's been really great. And I have a feeling this is just the start of an extremely impactful and meaningful relationship between our communities. So I asked one thing, can all the Islanders come up here? Because I want to show you guys something. All the Islanders. Whether you're Hawaiian, Samoan, Tongan, Chamorro, any Pacific Islanders out there. Let's make that one. Everybody round up here. Come back here. All the Pacific Islanders. Just want to show something. Let's go. All our Pacific Islanders. Let's see Heather back here. Let's go. Courtney. Let's go. Linda, let's go. Let's go. Everybody come up. Warren, it's okay. Warren. Now if we can get all the native people right here in front of us by Holyoke, right there is fine. is the family that we leave with today. That's what I'm taking away is through our experience with you, and you're welcoming, everyone's welcoming us here to your sacred land. Coming here today, our family grew. And what more could we ask for, right? Other than that, now we have more family here. And I'll tell you, it's really funny again. Another thing we were talking about is we live in Minnesota, but we do nothing in Minnesota. So how do we get out and learn about the places like we're here today, right? So now we have an extended family that we can get involved with and learn even more about where we're living now. Make sense? Yeah. So where's our people? So we're gonna share a song with you guys. So how you put it? Oh, my son is all right. You guys got it? Thank you, you guys.
Hey, thanks for joining us, everyone. This is Lorenzo of the Unicorn Riot. We are in St. Paul, Minnesota for a solidarity action with Mauna Kea. We just had some speakers, different Pacific Islanders, speak about their solidarity with Native folks. You can see over here.
Can we get together, all of us?
Yeah, we got
All
one more thing.
I'm sorry, I'm just interrupting you. Oh, get one shot of everybody. Who's going to stand in the middle?
So aloha everyone. My name is Jill Kehaulani Esh. I am Native Hawaiian. I'm from Oahu. I am the ombudsperson for American Indian families for the state of Minnesota. So my job is to make sure that when the children need to be removed from the home, that the Indian Child Welfare Act is followed. That the children are placed with their grandparents. Children are placed with family, and culture is not lost. So I have my cards with you. I want everyone to let me know if they know of a child that is being removed from the home and the Indian Child Welfare Act is not being followed. While I'm a licensed attorney, I'm not the attorney for anyone who contacts me, but I educate judges, I educate lawyers, I educate families, and most of all grandparents, so that the children can grow up. Just last week, I was able to keep 3 grandchildren with the grandmother, and it's because she educated herself on the law based on information that I provided. So it's like what Matt says, our keiki, our children are our future for all our generations, but especially for American Indian children. There's a special law that everybody has to follow, and if they're not following them, contact me, and then we can go from there. Mahalo.
Hello. Anybody else?
It's really scary, and I don't like being this person. I'm really quiet, but not in terms of this. And
for that, for opening her heart and being vulnerable with us here. I think what's happening here is healing. What's happening on the Mauna is healing amidst a resistance. When we come together as a people, no matter what reason we come together for, we bring healing to each other. Because like Matt said, we share that breath of life with each other. When we come together, when I'm with my relatives, there's a flow of love and of healing there. And there, all of our people, all of the Indigenous people, we have all survived and are existing against all efforts to remove us from this earth, to remove our identity, to say that we don't have the right, we can go back generations to our grandparents, and all of us, like you shared, that's very real. We have survived concentration camps that are, now called reservations. We've survived attempts to, Native people, they gave us, our people, blankets infected with smallpox in an attempt to kill us out. They brought alcohol to our people. They emasculated our men. They stole our children for generations and generations, and those are the boarding school generations. That's not ancient history. My mom and my dad were our boarding school generation. So it's very fresh, it's very real. The cutting off of when they would go take them as little kids to boarding school, cut their hair off, tell them they can't speak their language. So, they put shame on all of us and our identities and who we are. And we don't have to own that anymore. When we come together, we can say we don't want that shame. That does not belong to us. Creator did not put us on this earth and tell us we have to live in shame for any reason. He told us to be proud of who we are. He gave us beautiful ceremonies and beautiful language and beautiful way of life, and to be proud of that. That shame does not belong to us. Today I would just ask that you make your prayer within yourself and say that part doesn't belong to me anymore. We're going to let that go. So I'll stop. I would like to ask my sister Becky to come up. She's Pacific Islander and also Turtle Mountain. So she's our bridge here.
Abuju nindo ay magana jag dami kasi dito ko kaya dito sa conversation. Hello Falaka. Ni mama, ni gani gabo. That River, Wisconsin. And because of the Allotment Act, the Dawes Act, that removed Native Americans from their homelands and pushed them into urban settings, she moved to Chicago. My grandfather was born and raised in Samoa. Samoa. My great-grandmother, Usua Cordolo, left Samoa and went to Hawaii. In 1941, the following Sunday, it was bombed. Pearl Harbor was bombed. The rest of her children, my great-grandfather, Soli Lioso, Samoa moved to the States. My great-grandfather moved to the West Coast. My grandfather followed his brother and made it to the Midwest. So he's probably the OG of the frozen ohana. He met my grandmother in Chicago when him and his brother and the relatives formed the first performing Samoan fire dance troupe in the Midwest. And from there, my grandmother and my grandfather had 11 children. I have 60 first cousins. They have over 120 great-grandchildren and growing, and great-great-grandchildren that populate this area all the way up to northern Wisconsin. So we have our own little Samoa here. But we were raised on the reservation in northern Wisconsin, and I moved here to this place, and my husband is Dakota. So our children are Dakota, our soon-to-be children will be Dakota, Samoan, and Anishinaabe. So I grew up in this area only seeing the other Polynesian cultures within my family. My grandfather ensured that we knew who we were as Samoan people by giving each one of his children their middle name as Samoan. One of their names is Samoan. And when my great-grandfather sent his family here because he was Mepai, he said, when you get there and they ask you what's your last name, he said, you tell them Leosa. I don't know what our original last name is. Because my great-aunt said, my great-aunt, Tabanisina, she said, I never knew what a last name was until I come to Hawaii. And they asked me. And I told them what my father told me. So, seeing you all here today is like, it means so much to me. This morning when I woke up, this is my sister. We grew up together. And last night I started thinking, and I have a book that, I'm Samoan, and because I come from Metai hereditary chief line, and both on my mother's side and the Anishinaabe people, I come from a chief line. I have a lot of genealogy, and I looked up the names and remembered them, who my grandmothers and grandfathers were, who may have stood upon that place that is being protected, who may have looked upon that place with their own eyes in their life and prayed to that place. The place that came from the bottom of the ocean, where creation started there, at that place. People ask me, why is it so sacred to the people? I said, think about it. If you know nothing else, even myself, it is what emerged from the bottom of the ocean. It was the first thing that touched, came above the water, that was born, where life created, where life was able to be sustained upon Mother Earth in that part of the world. How could it not be a sacred place? When I thought about it, I said I need to ensure and I need to tell people that something that I was taught within my Medewan way of life and the Anishinaabe people, my teacher, Badwewadan Banesi, taught me that when you stand in front of people, when you speak of our ways, ensure that you speak of your relatives, your ancestors, your grandmothers, and all those before, so that that sacred vibration, your voice, carries out to them, and from wherever it is that they sit in the spirit world, they can look back. Their attention looks this way, look back and remember who your grandmothers were, who your grandfathers were, that stood upon those sacred places, that prayed at those places, and tell them what it is that you're fighting for, what we are standing for. Send that vibration out into creation, that energy. That's what you can do every day, is remember them and remember what they fought, honor them. And I like to say, for creating this space for all of us today, for me especially, to be able to sit with all of my relatives in this place. And I've seen you all in the frozen Ohana, I've heard of that too. And say Wobula Tonka to my sister Julio for allowing me to speak a little bit. And I was really happy to see that there was food put out here, because when I was thinking of my grandmas, my aunties, my grandpas, I thought I should have some pineapple, or I should have some coconut rice, cocoa rice, or something put out for them. Right, some sapa swing. I should put something out for them. So I was really happy to see that. And if there's anything that I can do to help or to encourage or organize, feel free to contact me.
Again, everybody, we are in St. Paul, Minnesota at the Solidarity sort of rallying conversation with Mauna Kea here.
I brought the stage around because this is one of the tools that we've been given by Creator. We have many medicines in the earth that are growing, all the roots and the plants, and we through our creation stories, through our teachings from all of our elders, we know what medicines to use for what different purposes. If somebody's sick, we know where to go in the earth to find them. And this is a primary reason why we always fight for the water. We always fight for the earth, because these will go away when the earth is poisoned, when the water is poisoned. Our sacred medicines will go away. And so, there's many other reasons, of course. Our children are a lot of different reasons, but I wanted to point out that, we have our sacred medicines, and I'm sure there are very sacred medicines on the Mauna that the protectors are trying to keep safe. But there's also, we use these in different situations. So right now, what we just did was we're creating and holding this sacred space so that we all can feel good, we all feel welcome, we all feel like family. And I wanted to just thank you all for coming today, for being here. I would like to have, if anybody has questions, if there's something you would like to know, I'm not an expert. I do have a lot of information. I can share with you, current situations that are happening as of right now. If I can't answer it, we can all help each other find answers. This is how we teach each other, how we learn. So if anybody wants to know anything about right now, like Jim said, or Matt said, the medic healer, right now they just need Visa gift cards because they're trying to be sustainable. They don't want to have a huge, massive amount of physical donations. They want to be able to buy as they need. There's a Facebook page for the Mauna Medic Healers Louis. There is a Facebook page. What they're really doing is really strategic, because they don't have much service up there on the Mauna. So there are only a few, designated live feeders, so that they can maintain the internet connection that is up there, because when there's too many people trying to live feed, then it gets hard for anybody to see any live feed. So the Pu'onuhunu, I'm going to say that wrong. I need to read that because I want to. Pu'ohonua. Ohuluhu. Pu'uhuluhulu. Okay. So Becca, would you mind coming up You don't have to. You don't have to. We're all family here. This is Ohana. We're safe.
Okay.
We are going to be doing some photographs here. My amazing sister who's a phenomenal photographer.
Again, everybody, we are in St. Paul, Minnesota at a solidarity rally with Mauna Kea. Thanks for joining us.
Some Mauna Keans at the end of this. But I wanted to come back out and just really give Becca gratitude because she's been really, really my partner in all of this. And I feel like it's a really great honor to work beside her to help connect our people. So I wanted to give you that. I do have some things we'll do at the very end, but just wanted to ask you if you could just share with us from your perspective what information should be put out.
Yeah. Aloha, everybody. My name is Becca Amela Barboza Kaleskar. I'm grateful to be here, and I'm not a public speaker, as anybody who was here last weekend would know. But I think the thing that really stands out to me is that we've come together and found a number of people coming up from the community and getting together and making connections who are all good resources to have, good connections to make, good contacts, good new friends, good new family. And with that, we can all start weaving together the pieces that were lost from our own history, the pieces together that maybe we don't know, or maybe even when we tap deep into our na'au, we can't feel yet. But by being together, we can start to learn from one another. So I'm just really honored to be here. Beyond that, I can't share much that hasn't already been shared. But I thought that maybe we could, we've been talking about Kia'i Mauna, and we've been making hand signs, and maybe we can all do that together. What does that sound like? All right, so if you have a free hand, or free hands, you can put your hands up in the shape of a mountain, yeah, Mauna. Mauna means mountain, Mauna. So if you guys are holding signs, you can ask a friend. The balance. The word ku means to stand. Can everybody say ku? Ku. Kia'i means to protect. Kia'i. Kia'i. Ku kia'i. Ku kia'i. Ku kia'i Mauna. 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 Eo. 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 Aloha. Mahalo, everybody.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Lorenzo with the Unicorn Riot. We are still here in St. Paul, Minnesota at the Solidarity Rally with Mauna Kea. Thanks for joining us on Facebook, live stream, YouTube, and Periscope. Thanks for being here. Again, we are live at the Solidarity Rally with Mauna Kea. Now, these are the people who came. All right, everybody. So yeah, we
Again, my relatives, before we depart, but we always meet together in this Ochoka, Shanghadesh this holy circle, this place, bring with you. I just want to say, Michante Tan Wopita Tanka, thank you, large thank yous from my heart for, in our way, many of those who don't need the recognition, they don't want it, they don't seek it, they don't like the bullhorn. Some of us are born with the bullhorn. Although this is the horn. I just want to thank Denise, Holyoke, her mom, Wakantaka, Izimanidu, Mauna.
Hey, what's up? This is Lorenzo. I walked away. It looks like they're about folks are going to enter another prayer, so I was going to walk down to these signs right here. If you don't know where we're at, we are in St. Paul, Minnesota. This is a solidarity rally with Mauna Kea. If you haven't followed along with that, if you haven't been following along with that, I would suggest that you look at that hashtag really quick. Look back and you can see the people gathered here. Yeah, look up the hashtag. It's been an ongoing struggle as Indigenous folks, Hawaiians, are trying to keep another telescope from being built on a sacred mountain. It will be the 13th telescope. Folks just basically have said no over and over again. The government's like super for it. People have been holding that space now for a long time. If we go back to the stream, you can see sort of everyone talking about all the events that have happened. I'm not sure the exact amount of days they're on right now, but every day something has happened. It started with elders and a kapuna holding the line as police basically arrested them, and it was like the first people arrested was like elders from the local community, about 33 of them if I recall. And so that was weeks ago. And so since then a lot has happened. Thousands of people now are at the base of Mauna Kea, holding that space, and as you heard here in prayer and sacred, a lot of protocol. You were given a handout here. I'm going to try to read it to you. So I was given this handout here, which is showing how they've organized themselves. So like spam from Mauna Kea, you can see email their partners. They have this partner list there. And I think those are the people trying to make it happen. And tag on social media, tag those folks, let them know that you don't want the thing, I think. And if you want to call the folks, talk to them about what's going on there. Here's some more information. So so I'm going to hold back a little bit. I'm going to move back in. I'm going to try to interview a few people so we can kind of catch up on where we're at. We had some fun early on here trying to get this stream up. We also had a thunderstorm that came in, which is a blessing. So now it was a lot of rain. Luckily we're underneath here, but it was, from what people said here, a really great way to start the event with just a giant downpour of rain before kicking it off. So I'm going to hold off a little bit. I'm pretty sure I saw the hat go back on. I'm going to guess that I can walk back. I'm going to wait till everyone sort of breaks up, and then do my best to talk to some of the organizers and some of the people about why organizing the solidarity rally in Minnesota. You listen to that song that was sung, and afterwards one of the people singing was like, wow, I never believed I would sing that song in Minnesota, and so it's a big deal to have all these people come together. You saw when they spread up earlier, showing who are the Pacific Islanders and who are the Native folks. It's pretty much everyone here is sort of from those groups of people, along with some accomplices. And so they were just kind of showing, and the speaker was like, look, we're all together. We spread up, this is all of us, we're in this. And there was speakers also talking about the similarities between cultures, between the Hawaiian Indigenous folks to local Dakota and Ojibwe practices. And so again, a lot of different tribes, but definitely an indigenous gathering, people from the land trying to defend the land and the water. And we are here bringing it to you live. I can go back and see some of the speakers. I'm going to start moving closer and try to get back in there. I just kind of thought that was going to be another thing I shouldn't film. It is how it goes. So we're gonna head back again. Thanks for joining us. This is Lorenzo with Unicorn Riot. Do you have a second, or you just want to tell like everybody what's going on here?
Yeah,
and stuff?
absolutely. Let's stand in.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's face.
Am I?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Hi.
say.
So we're here today. We came together in prayer for Mauna Kea to support the Kanaka Maoli that are standing. We are Turtle Island. We are First Nations people organizing in collaboration with the Frozen Ohana, who are the Kanaka Maoli and other Pacific Islanders that are on the mainland. It's been a beautiful day, really, healing for our hearts because we can't be there on the Mauna with you, but we are doing everything within our power to support you. We are spreading the word. We are going to call people.
Did you want to get in the photo?
They're going to make me get in the photo, but thank you.
Yeah.
We love you, everybody on the Mauna, and we stand with you.
Let's squeeze in a
Yeah, we
little
can try to get a
bit
few more interviews.
if we can.
We're witnessing the photograph here. They can go ahead and like read through the signs.
Do I need to move that?
See all the people here.
Okay, everybody on 3, look at me. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, thank you.
All right, everybody. All right, so again, we are like under this bridge. Excuse me. Do you know anybody from the Frozen Kapuna who I can talk to? Matt? Yeah, did you want to talk to me just about what's going on here and like what the Frozen Kapuna is? Or? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Frozen Ohana.
Ohana. Is that what it is?
Basically a community just gathering. Getting everybody together, all the transplanted Hawaiians or Polynesians, Pacific Ocean folks, South Pacific. It's basically just giving them a space to feel at home.
What was it called again? I think
The Frozen Ohana.
Frozen Ohana. I apologize. I
Yep.
totally slaughtered that.
No problem.
And what is it? I guess we're here in Minnesota. What does it mean to have people come together here to talk about Mauna Kea?
I think it brings a lot of pride. Definitely supports the fact that the world is watching. And it doesn't matter where we are, how far away we are, we can always come together and stand as one.
Is there anything you want to say to like people who are watching from maybe like Mauna Kea from Hawaii at all?
We stand with you guys. If we could be there, we would. We're out here doing what we can do, and we definitely stand by your side.
But his relatives and old grandparents, St. Louis County, adopted them outside the family.
All right.
Basically told them there was nothing to do. They were supposed to follow.
I'm just trying to find
file,
interviews about what's going on. I don't know.
Well, people that are on
All right, I'll just talk to this person.
See, and this is why what I try to do is to educate. The same thing
What was your name?
regarding Sierra.
Yeah, I'm Lorenzo.
So, one thing we want to
I think I met you at the KFC last.
Probably. We were there a lot. We were hanging out there a lot.
Where are you guys going to play it?
It's live right now. So it's I'm with an organization called Unicorn Riot. We're a 501c3 educational nonprofit, and so we just create.
We just started on that topic.
Oh, cool. Well, you can tell people about it.
We're learning.
I know you have. So obviously what I'm saying is
1 second here. I was going to speak to one more person, and I'm probably going to go down. I want to thank everybody who joined us here and just on our live feed on Unicorn Riot. Thank you so much for joining us. If you like what you're seeing, please click like, share, follow, whatever the link is there. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Is the only way people see this. If you share it, we are a non-commercial. We don't pay for commercials because it's So this is what happens. Anyways, I just wanted to bring this to you live. Again, I'm just trying to get this one last interview, and then I'm going to go down. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to because there's a lot of conversation. Oh, wait.
the colors.
Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, we're walking through. Everyone's just milling.
Or did I miss something? No, we didn't set a date yet.
Let's see all this stuff.
I was like,
Does anyone want to talk about the Dawes Act?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you want to tell people about the Dawes Act? It's like,
Okay.
you want to do it?
They talk a little bit about it.
Yeah. You don't have to. Yeah, we can go on forever.
but yeah, I hope we can.
I was wanted to hear more about the Dawes Act. It's a pretty big deal. Look it up.
Take it out.
I just wanted to see if you want. It's okay if you're busy.
Come back around.
I may go down, so yeah. So. All right. So the folks are talking. I want to see if they want you to talk more about the Dawes Act. I was thinking about just interviewing people about that stuff. It's pretty important. It looks like they're not. Hey. Hi. You got. Oh, sorry. All right. Everyone is. Excuse me, I'm a journalist. I'm filming right now. I was wondering if I could ask you a question or two.
In my role as the ombudsperson, I don't give press things.
Okay, that's good. No problem. All right, so it looks like we're gonna go down.
One moment.
All right, yeah, we're gonna take it. Everyone's just kind of milling and talking. I'm not gonna get any more interviews. All right, I'm gonna walk out over here and say goodbye. All right, everyone, thanks again for joining us. This was Lorenzo with the Unicorn Riot. I just wanted to bring you this solidarity rally with Mauna Kea. You saw sort of like the discussions that happen between different indigenous communities who are living here in what is now called Minneapolis, Minnesota. We were brought to this place, which is really important to the Dakota people. And that was really early on they explained that to folks. You want to go back to the beginning, please do. I feel like I'm just going to slaughter it. I spent most of my time trying to troubleshoot some stuff, but I got it up for you, so glad I could do that. Again, if you like what you're seeing, we're a nonprofit, so if you want to donate, go to our website, unicornriot.ninja, click support our work, give what you can, or just share it out. Again, I'm going to be heading home and trying to put all this information together in some sort of post so you can see it. There was a lot of stuff that was shared with us today, and we're going to do our best to get that out to you. So again, thanks for joining us. This is Lorenzo, your host. You're watching this on unicornriot.ninja, and we are taking the feed down, so...